10 seconds to 1 minute. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live.
Oh yeah, with the Z.
Yep, with a Z. Scott McClory,
Tuesday.
hello. Hello, Carrie, Gopher Bill, Marty, Zax, and Mark. How's everybody doing tonight? What have we?
What's
Hey,
up,
what do you
all?
know? I'm live, really. Got 11 people in here, okay?
Hey, Mystic.
Hello, Mystic.
Hello, Mystic. I see Angie and Rick canceled, or Angie canceled her and Josh's tonight, so
Oh wow.
I guess they're sick. So
Yeah, I was cruising. I didn't see there's one. I'm staying over in the gold shot.
Yeah. I went over to the community
John.
page, and I guess they were up all night sick, so they canceled tonight. So, hi, Gregory.
I don't blame them.
Greg, Dawn.
Well, yeah, I was thinking of canceling mine tonight just because I didn't lack of sleep.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, John Finder's here. Hi, Tom Hearing. But after it's over, I can get plenty of sleep. Hi, Donna.
That's it.
Hey, Donna.
And as soon as you start missing your what in the hell? As soon as you start missing your weekly things, then your spot gets assumed. Yeah, you cursed my computer. Now it's doing strange things. I can't find.
Wasn't me.
I can't find you live on YouTube right now. You're
Hey,
not
Mark.
live.
Hey, Danny.
I'm not.
I can't search you by name.
I am.
I'm refreshing my homepage, and it shows all my live channels, and I don't see you live on YouTube right now.
Well, my page is running right now over there, so
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's got to be my end.
freaking gremlins. I never. The only way I get a notification is if I go to somebody's channel, John, and click notify me. Otherwise, I don't. Hi, Jason E. Minor.
Hey, Jason.
The only way I get them is
Hi,
if I
Danny.
periodically go through and delete people.
I've done that, and because people told me that will help, never did anything for me. I never got notifications. The only time I will is if I first join a channel, watch a video for about a week, I'll get notifications. Then it doesn't do it anymore. So, John, finders keepers, have you gotten out lately? Or has the weather been too bad there?
Or he's probably working himself to death.
That's true.
Yeah, see, I actually found you through the notification and clicked on it, but it didn't show you as being live on my home screen.
Huh. Hi, Jim Steele.
Hey, Jim.
Weird.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's it.
What have you been up to, Mark? Working?
Yeah, just working.
Bright
Didn't have a
England.
chance to get out.
Do they ever give you
Right.
vacations?
Welcome to the
Yeah,
stream.
I got like 2 weeks saved up.
What are you going to do? Wait for dead of winter and go down to Florida? Hang out with Rob?
No, probably the way they're going, I'll just be banking until I die, and then I'll cash them in.
Put it in your will for whoever notices.
That's it. Whoever finds my body first gets to keep it.
There you go.
Mark Henninger, good evening.
Hey,
We
Mark.
have Bright England. I'm wondering, does that mean you're from the UK? Gary.
Hey, Gary.
How's everyone doing tonight? And how's the weather at everybody's spot? I mean, it's like, I think 54 degrees here right now, which isn't bad, but
Yeah, it's about the same here.
it just quit raining.
It's 50
I'm
here.
I'm just praying it doesn't rain this Thursday because I want to get out so bad, but I know it's going to rain.
Well, just hit the spot behind your house and just go in between if it stops.
Yeah, the only problem is now they did some work back here, and
Yeah.
to get to the spot, I got to traverse a hill like this. Yeah,
Oh.
that's the downside now.
Going down's going to be easy.
Yeah, going down's the easy part. Coming up's the
Hey,
bitch.
John wants to know if you want to hit a couple parks here soon.
I'd like to. I would.
What are you running for a detector right now, Mark?
The legend. Yep, got the legend.
Oh, Olin.
Hi, Owen.
Back-
How you doing?
Yeah. I got the
Mark,
Pro
Mark.
pack, so I got the big coil, the small coil, extra battery pack with it. I could run that thing for a couple days without a charge, especially with the extra battery packs. That's pretty nice. 'Cause I always forget to charge the damn thing.
I make it a point that any of my electric stuff I charge as soon as I get home before I put it away.
Smart.
And then, you know, when I go to charge it before I leave, it's usually a pretty quick event.
Yep.
Good. Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, we got a room
Seen
full of
on the
marks
pictures.
tonight.
I got a couple of brand new flashlight batteries here for our exploring headlamps. I need to charge before I put them away.
Yeah, you can keep that spelunking, man. Nope, no, thank you.
I don't spelunk. I'm a mine explorer. Difference.
I don't care. You're going into a big hole in the ground. Nope, no, thank you.
Spelunking are caves. I don't like caves. Although they're probably safer.
Nope, no cave, no mines, no nothing.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. Let me back up. It's not that bad. Okay. How much room do you usually have when you're going down into the shaft?
It's usually pretty good size.
Yeah.
It's only
Okay.
it's only the parts where the back of it has collapsed down and you have to climb over all the rocks that have fallen and caved it in.
See,
That
you
it
said the
gets-
key word. Well, you said a couple key words there. You know, caved
Yeah.
in and collapsed.
Well, you got to figure if it already collapsed, what's the chances it's going to do it again?
I think pretty damn good because it already collapsed once.
Yeah, that's like, I know you don't like flying either. Hey, what are the chances of the wings coming off the airplane? Very, very little.
I've never flown. I don't think I'd have a problem in a big plane. I'm told a little plane with my distemperament, I probably would not do well in a small plane. A big commercial airliner, I likely would not have a problem with.
If you did the airliner first, the small plane afterwards probably wouldn't be near as bad. The only bad thing about the small airplanes is when you hit updrafts and stuff, they feel it a lot more than a big airplane.
Well, that's what I'm told is in the small planes. Once you hit the turbulence, it can be a little bit of a ride, and I'm not really into that.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they can. Kind of got
I've
roller
flown
coasters jumping
twice.
up and down off the tracks.
Oh yeah, I've flown in an airplane twice. There won't be a third time.
Hi, Angie.
Not even-
Hope you and Josh feel better.
What's that, Zach?
Not even a commercial airliner.
No, nope.
I wouldn't have a problem with a commercial. Hi, Angie.
Yeah.
Good to
Hey,
see
Angie.
you.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have a problem with the commercial at all. I'd actually like to see it. Oddly enough, I do want to ride in a helicopter, and I'm told
Yeah, you
those
know
are
what?
I'm told those are way worse than small planes.
Oh yeah,
I think I wouldn't.
especially
I
the
wouldn't
old
mind that too.
helicopters.
Yeah.
The new helicopters aren't as bad because everything's flight by stick on the computer. The old ones were fried by wire, and those move around a hell of a lot more.
Well,
Indeed.
my opposition to a helicopter has now become not because of a helicopter, but because I was talking to people who do maintenance for like the Visit Las Vegas. You know, you go to Las Vegas and you can fly over the Grand Canyon or the Strip or all of that. They said don't ever get on one of those. They said they are some of the worst maintained. We actually know a guy, because I'm real close to Las Vegas. I'm 2 hours from Vegas. We actually know a guy who was a mechanic for one of those companies, and he says they don't fix nothing. And he's telling me this while he's fired, because one of the planes in their fleet, one of the helicopters in their fleet, went down.
Damn. Hey,
And
DJ, bud.
he says
Hi, bud.
management won't fix anything, this or that. And so he was under investigation at the time. He wasn't the last guy who worked on it, but he was under investigation at the time. And I'm like, so what's that mean? You're just screwed? He says, no, I'm not screwed. He says every time they decline something, I write it in the plane's maintenance log that stays with that plane for life. He says you keep your own maintenance log as the technician. You know what you worked on, how much time it had, what you recommended, what was repaired, what was declined. And he says I've got full records of what was and wasn't supposed to be done. He says, and I took it a step farther. He says I took my book home every night.
Nice.
Some of the guys left theirs in their toolbox, and they had heard of episodes where things like that had happened. I'm not saying that happened then, but they had heard of episodes where a plane went down and the guys come in the next morning and their toolboxes are crowbarred open, and their mechanics logs are gone. You know, it's one of those things that they vanished.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Overville.
Yeah, I just wouldn't like a small plane. Just like roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters.
Yeah, then you would like a small plane, definitely.
I'll take you for a ride in a car. I'll take you for a good old ride in a car. I'll go for a good old ride in the car if I trust the driver. But a roller coaster, I just don't like them. They do not give me the warm fuzzy feelings.
No, they give you that I'm going to throw up feeling.
I just don't like. I don't like not being in control or having zero control, and all that. It's not that I don't trust them. I just don't like them.
No, a takeoff is the worst. Some of the landings can be a lot worse than the takeoff.
Ask Buddy Holly about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, because at the same time, small planes, even though they're inspected once a year, your small planes are generally repaired by the guys that are flying them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the guy I used to work with, my former boss, some of the crap he did to his planes, I'm like, I would never get in your plane. Well, it's not approved by them, but it'll last forever. Well, if it's not approved by the FAA, there's obviously some reason that it's not allowed.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care if you get somebody to sign off on it or not. But I just won't do a small plane. A big plane, I think I like.
I used to like roller coasters when I was little. As I got older, I realized I get hurt now when I ride a roller coaster. I don't want to get hurt anymore.
Never have liked them. Never did like them. I got a couple of kids that like them, and I got a couple that don't. They're just not my. They're not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ride the lighter ones, like a county fair or something like that. I'll get on some of those, and I know those are jankier than any of the big roller coasters you ride in the theme park. But
Hey, Scott.
Just not my thing.
Gopher Bill's too claustrophobic to fly. Yeah, I've met people like that. Been on a plane with people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, reality is you're safer in a plane or of any size than you are driving down the freeway.
That's true.
Yeah, but I look at it this way. At least if I'm in a car accident, I got a chance to survive. I'm in a plane accident. You don't hit the ground. You continue to go 6 feet under. No, thank you.
Hi, Richie.
You got a chance to survive a plane crash. It's just not a good one.
Hi, Lee. Yeah.
Well, do you know where the safest part of the airplane is to sit?
Well, everybody says right by the emergency exit.
No, in the back. You ever seen an airplane back into a mountain before?
I don't know if Rob was driving it, could.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
If he couldn't do it the first try, give him 2 or 3. He'll make it out.
He'll work it
Hey,
out.
Richie.
Yeah. How you doing, Richie? Yeah, I need some more coffee. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So we all have that vote of confidence for Rob that if anybody could figure out how to fly a plane backwards into a mountain, that would be him.
It would be him. Hey, William.
If you asked him, he'd probably tell you.
You supposed to
24
come
and a
up to
half.
it, Will?
Thank you. Yeah,
Rob's
he'll
about
be here.
supposed to be
He's
here?
doing trivia.
Okay.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Don, I never said I was afraid of roller coasters. I just don't like them now as I get hurt easily. Airplanes I'm scared of.
Donna, let's go into a mine and we'll get your repellent off of a 200-foot rope down a 150-foot shaft. We'll see how good you do.
Joel,
Hey, Joel.
welcome.
It's perfectly safe. It's probably safer than a roller coaster. Everybody's got their thing.
Yep.
No, Donna, they're not actually afraid of the roller coasters or the planes. They're afraid of what can happen with the roller coaster and planes.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Actually, the thing I hate the most is the stupid buildup for the roller coasters. Tick 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 tick. One guy, I can't stand that. One guy showed me the trick that if I absolutely needed to ride them, or if I wanted to ride them, he said go in the middle. He says, because I used to like being in the front. I would think I need to be in the front so I could see, what's getting ready to happen as far as the rails go. He says no. Then you get to the top, the front winds up hanging over the mountain, and that just makes the buildup even worse. He says if you're in the back, then you get pretty close to the top of the mountain and you never even really see the start of it. You just get ripped over the top. He says so if you're trying to calm yourself. This dude was a firefighter. We used to party with him back in early 2000. He says if you're trying to calm yourself the most, he says try and put yourself right about the middle, to where right when that train is getting to the pinnacle, you don't wait around and it's going to happen and then you just go. And he's right, but I did the motion sickness I just don't like.
I always used to ride in the back of it because that's where you got the best ride. But now, not anymore. It's true, man. It's a good one.
That does kind of sound like the old tick, tick, tick before a boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what the equivalent is to me. I don't like the buildup. I don't like the not my thing.
At our local park up here at Kennywood, they used to have a ride called the Laser Loop. It would back you up to a hill. You'd come down around the loop, up the other hill, backwards around the loop, go up the hill, and then stop. Well, there was one time the brakes didn't work, and a friend of mine was on it, and it did 33 revolutions, back and forth, back and forth. Nope.
Well, as a kid, I got the chance to ride one of the last wooden roller coasters. That was a lot of fun.
Wood's nice.
Thank you.
Hi, J. Paul.
They shake a lot.
Yep.
Well, you got 30 people in the house. Thank you.
Anybody remember that movie back from the 70s or 80s called Roller Coaster, where some guy went around sabotaging all the coasters so they fly off the tracks?
No, I don't remember that one. I have
Hmm.
to look that up. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Show Me. Yeah, we got
Show
Joe
me.
in the house. Michigan James. Hi, Bart.
Bart.
I bet that's on YouTube. I'll have to look that up.
I'm googling
Yeah,
it
that
right
scared
now.
me off. That scared me off coasters for a very long time.
Yeah, that
Some
film
of
was
them
19,
70s.
that
What?
that film was 1977, directed by James Goldstone, starred George Segal, Richard Waldmack, Henry Fonda, and Timothy Bottoms.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. Never seen that one.
Now, 77, wasn't that Henry Fonda's prime time?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
You weren't actually scared of the wheels falling off. You just watched that movie so many times. You were convinced that wheels were going to fall off of the coaster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they still got one, huh? Show me.
Hi, Jones. Yeah, there's still a few wooden coasters in the U.S. There's a couple of newer ones that they've made too.
Really?
It's just yeah.
Figured they'd
The,
outlaw them.
no, the
Yeah.
parks they
Good,
they
Zach.
they make the wooden coasters just for the coaster aficionados. You know, they can do more records with the wood, but the parks don't like to do them because of the maintenance on the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our local park has, I think, 2 wooden roller coasters left. All the rest are steel.
Bart says he's afraid of heights and bad motion sickness. No thing. Yeah, I can understand that. So I used to tell people, when I worked for the Carney, a couple of places you don't want to stand right next to the high spot of the roller coaster and, under the Ferris wheel or the hammer, unless you want to get puked on.
Yep.
Well, we watched we go to the county fair every year, which is just like 3 or 4 carnivals combined. We watched their thorough cleaning of a contaminated chair. Yeah, basically they do like a limp-wristed job cleaning it up. A little bit of chemical on it, wipe it down, and then they send the thing back into action once or twice with the seat empty to confuse anybody watching, so they never really know where that seat is anymore, and it's ready for action.
I believe it.
Oh, wow, Don, that's pretty bad. It shook that much you couldn't feel your legs afterwards. My back breaking.
Did you guys read Drum and Detect?
Yeah, about an old roller coaster not making it up the hill. Yep.
Yeah, and then this particular coaster had sandbags in the last car for speed. Yeah, not my thing. Well, it's just like a drive-in movie. How many people still have drive-in movies? We got them.
Yeah, I think there's one left up around here.
Yeah,
well, I quit riding out anything after I worked for the Carnies because they'd come in, we'd set up, and you'd have to steal nuts and bolts off somebody else's ride because you didn't have enough to put yours together. So there's always something running with nuts and bolts missing on it. So
they're a lot better than there used to be, but also that's why I go to the county fair. The county fair, since it's like a 2-week event, they set them up a little bit better.
Yeah.
You got your local town carnival that's going to show up on Thursday night and disappear Monday morning. They're going to do bare minimums.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, I won't ride a Ferris wheel. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Wow, J. Paul. Ferris wheel, I have no interest. Ferris wheel, I have no interest interest in because you go high. I'm not a real big heights guy. I'll do them, and I do them on my ropes and stuff like that. But I do them for a purpose. A Ferris wheel, just I would not want to be that guy that got to the top of the Ferris wheel and he's cowering in the bottom of the car.
Oh, I've done that, Zach. I have.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
I did it. I swallowed my pride and I hit the floor when they stopped us at the top. I'm like, nope, I'm okay.
Well, because that's the thing. They stop, and a Ferris wheel is just slow moving. If you told me I had to get on a Ferris wheel or I had to get on, the worst roller coaster you can find, screw it. I'm taking roller coaster. At least that one's still moving, But then you always watch those horse shows though, where they leave people stuck upside down for 4 or 5 hours on a broken Ferris wheel, and then they get them all. Then they get them all off by ladder and firemen and all that. And then the second they're all off, they release the emergency brakes and let it coast back down to the bottom. Why couldn't you do that the first time?
Danny says he doesn't do roller coasters after watching Final Destination.
I remember that scene, Dan. I do.
I haven't seen Final Destination. We were at SeaWorld here in Southern California, and they have a little tram that goes out over the bay, and it's just a little 30-foot off of the ground. You're sitting in the tram ride that's going right out of the bay, and we were checking off our list of things to do. So we were getting ready to go ride the tram after like the next thing to do or whatever. I'm standing over in the smokers area, and I'm watching the tram, and it gets stuck.
Oh man!
Something broke on it. These people were stuck. We went and did something else. They were still stuck like 45 minutes or an hour later. The same people just sitting in the car. And though I was like, that's where I would have had a problem. I said, yeah, we're not riding that. But once they get this thing back going again, they just continue running it. It like nothing happened. Hey, it's fixed now. Gopher Bill says he could get hurt horseback riding. Just make sure if you go horseback riding, Bill, tell him you want a Tennessee walking horse. You can't get hurt. I heard those are some of the calmest ones you can ever get on.
Well, Rob may be late or may not make it here tonight. So.
Oh.
What happened? Did Denise physically assault him for picking the wrong answers?
No, they got home and found Denise's dad, Mike, on the floor. So I'm hoping he's okay.
Oh, shit.
Denise's dad?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh. Denise, yeah. Yeah, no, he won't be on for good reason.
Yeah, very good reason. Let's hope the guy's okay.
Man.
Or behind a logging truck.
Do what?
What happened with you behind a logging truck, Danny? They dump a load of logs in front of you?
I think that was the final destination, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What is Final Destination?
Yeah, it was. Now you're right, it was.
There's a bunch of them now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like 7 or 8 of them?
Something like that. There's at least 6.
Yeah.
The first one was the best one, of course, but then
always.
It's like with Freddy Krueger, they just keep making more.
Oh, yeah. Or Jason, or Scream, or...
I mean, actually, the only movie I can think of that had a part 2 that was just as good, if not better than part 1, was Terminator.
Wait a minute. I got to ask something. Danny, So if you go to a park and it's later in the evening and some guy hacks up, or you see a movie where a guy gets hacked up by Jason or somebody in a park metal detecting, you're going to quit metal detecting?
Ooh. See what Joel wrote.
I'm reading that.
Man.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, something went that had a catastrophic failure there.
Well, it just didn't.
Oh, I just want to go back to that part. Okay.
All right. Off of Danny's comment, I looked it up. I said, okay, what about a metal detecting horror movie? Apparently, there's a movie called Metal Detector Maniac. Two professors on a sabbatical become suspicious of a metal detector. Metal detector.
Oh,
I
come
gotta
on,
find
really?
out.
Yeah, it's called
Metal
Metal
Detector Maniac?
Yeah. 2021, so it's not that old. It's on some weird site, so it's, C-roll movie at best.
Oh, wow, Joel Hershey Park, that's happened at. Danny says he saw that movie, or he thinks he did.
Well, yeah, that's California, though, Yodi. A lot of the parks there have murders. It's just a common thing. And Marty, somebody stole my idea. I could see Marty as like the metal detector maniac in the movie.
Let's see. It's an hour and 48 minutes. You can play the trailer.
Oh, cool. I'm going to have to look that up after we're done.
I don't know about the site. It's
Hey, Mandy.
IMDb.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's movie database.
Okay. You can play the trailer. I don't know how you get it. You can add the watch list. I don't know if you got to pay for it or what.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Hey, Diana.
It's even got a 6.9 rating, so it couldn't be that bad.
Wow.
There you go. I gave you something weird to watch. Hello, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird what they got to come up with for movie ideas now. It kind of seems like all the good ones have been thought up and done.
Where they just remake old good ones.
Yeah, but they remake them like trash.
I agree. I watched the remake of Roadhouse with that Jake Haneke Hall, whatever his name is. And I thought it was decent.
They're all. Yeah, you don't want to copyright on that.
Sorry to hear that, Jay.
Oh, come on, add it to the stage. What the hell?
Okay.
Is this it?
I'm actually surprised that you got this medical. Well, it is the
We'll be around, Jay. It's not doing it.
Okay. Get this stupid thing to work, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that movie up later. Sounds interesting.
You never know. It's one of those things you just.
What the?
It's a novelty. Did you see what Gregory put, or William E? William E says he's pretty sure he could outrun Papa Ross if he turned out to be the maniac.
Well, I
They got
tried
me
to share it,
wondering
but
if
I
there's
kept
any.
walking on my computer.
Now I'm wondering if there's any weird movies like that for gold panning.
Oh, I guarantee you there are.
Oh yeah, or prospecting. There's lots of them out there.
I've seen some of them. They were great. I was watching one. I couldn't tell you what movie this is. I think it was actually the intro of a movie. This guy's out there prospecting, and he's doing all his tests. He finds all this gold. He gets an investor. They're out there working the gold, and then they turn into trying to kill each other. It was kind of nuts. But yeah, I guarantee you there's anything when you're in backcountry wilderness like that, there's going to be a horror movie about.
Cool.
Jim Steele's wanting you to hold a giveaway for a date with Mark, but leave everyone else out.
With Mark, yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
You'd be the only one, though, Mark, Jim. So
Good one, Angie.
Hey, this might actually work. Doesn't mean it's going to, but I'm going to try it. They've got the trailer on YouTube. That might work better than their site.
Yeah, just mute it.
That's not what I want.
J. Paul says he's good. No Mark kisses for him.
Gonna work. Hey, there we go.
Now, everybody's just jealous because I wore that costume beautifully.
Well, you did wear it.
Yep.
We acquaint ourselves with the process. Look, guys, I'm actually surprised that he got this sabbatical. Well, it is the that's because it's serious research projects. Gifted artists.
It is not liking that, Bill.
Will you seriously play basketball? See that guy over there? What do you think of him? I don't like him. I don't like him either. We'll keep tabs on the guy, see what we can do. You guys aren't late. Just one investigating. Don't even think about it.
All right. Talk to that metal detector guy. You don't like you guys. You have a lot of bad stuff to say about you.
He started writing poems about you guys. He's obsessed.
The audio is so bad I can't even make out what the trailer is about.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about a copyright strike now.
No. They couldn't pick 3 bars out of that thing if they tried.
No detective.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, looks like somebody's college try at making a movie.
Yeah, it was C movie at best.
Yeah. I don't know how I got a 6.9 rating unless they paid somebody.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny G. How you doing? Huh? Dude, at Death Race 2000, the original, that was pretty good. Losing my internet. Now I came back.
Yeah, I like watching some of the old movies. They're decent. I actually showed one of my daughters one of the first Indiana Jones. I didn't realize how old those movies were. Those were 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the only problem with the new movie is so much CGI in it. It's just, you know.
Oh, well, my problem with them is they're so outlandish. There is
Yeah.
no earth and way this could be an alter reality of our world, let alone theirs.
Well, like I said, the storylines, the CGI. There's some good CGI out there, but about 90% of it is, you know, you can tell it's CGI and it sucks.
Yeah.
Pink Panther, Monty Python. There you go, Joel. Yep.
Oh, anybody remember the Monty Python skit about the oil tanker where the front fell off?
Yeah.
Oil tankers are very safe. Well, what happened to this? Well, obviously this one wasn't that safe. The front fell off. But the rest of them are okay.
Hey, Benzo.
My favorite was the deceased parrot. Deceased parrot. This
Monty
parrot,
Python?
yeah. Guy walks into the shop and there's this parrot glued to a perch because he's dead. He goes, "We have this lovely parrot." The guy goes, "It's dead. It's deceased." He goes, "No, it's not. It's just not very talkative." Went on like that for a while.
Yeah, it comes up on YouTube as Monty Python Dead Parrot. I'm definitely watching that.
Yeah. Oh, and you got to watch the. I don't know if you've seen it. The Lumberjack song.
Oh yeah.
I can
That was
tell
Monty
Dax. Huh?
That's Monty Python too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now that I searched one and watched one of his, I'll get flooded with Monty Python stuff for the next few days.
Yeah. Watch some Monty
Oh,
Python.
definitely.
Also search for Fire Sign Theater on YouTube. This was a comedy troupe out of the 70s. Those guys were nuts. They did videos and they made some short movies, but they're just crazy.
Well, it's just like that's pretty hilarious.
The what?
Fire
Don't forget about
Theater.
Fire Sign Theater. Oh, God. Those guys are great.
Hey, don't forget Benny Hill.
And
He
Benny
was
Hill.
a genius. Oh my God, he's hilarious.
Yeah. Benzo Gold. I'm a lumberjack and I work all day. Yep. And I put on women's clothing and walk around in bars. Oh, Diane.
It's just like all the stuff from the '90s. Your old Married with Children,
Yep.
things like that. You could never play that crap. And even when you watch like some of the nicer shows, Full House or Tool Time, Home Improvement,
Yeah.
Hey, squirrel.
even some of the stuff that the Polite Correct shows did now just wouldn't fly.
No.
Somebody was telling me that the new Elmer Fudd in the cartoons walks around with a hatchet instead of a gun, or with an axe instead of a gun.
Ha. And there's one of my favorites. It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. That had every freaking known comedian in Hollywood in it.
Well, the Mad World was Saturday Night Live, wasn't it?
No, it's a
It was a
movie made
movie.
in the 60s.
Oh,
Mad TV is what you're thinking about. And that was from Mad Magazine, not.
if you ever want to get bored and you want to watch a weird cartoon, look up Squidbillies.
Oh, I watched Squidbillies. I used to watch Squidbillies all the time. I love them.
It's
I
funny.
come home late from work, turn on the TV, and watch Squidbillies.
Mark, have you watched Squidbillies?
It sounds familiar, Zach. It does. I might have.
The show is just like the title. They're Squid Hillbillies.
Yep, and it's hilarious.
If you don't remember it, you've got to watch it. Of all people that need to watch Squidbillies, you would probably sit there laughing hard enough to piss people off.
And also, they got a local sheriff that's got a puppet mini me of himself. It's just freaking. It's a whole show. It's funny. And I
But
can't
I've
remember
been acts of far worse.
the name of the rock star that owns the whole town and runs everything. What's it? Damn it.
I mean, from the intro on, you know what you're getting into. I'm not going to say what it is, but that is just one of the. Come on now, I'm trying to drive. You can
Push it up and down on the bumper.
keep on now. That is just absolutely hilarious show to watch.
Yep, on Adult Swim. That's right, David.
And it's on YouTube too. You can get
Yeah.
You can get full episodes on YouTube. Just like Married with Children, you can't get full episodes on YouTube. But you can get Squidbillies or large portions of them on YouTube.
Yep. Joel, Heavy Metal. That was a fun animation back in the day. Little House on the Prairie. Danny, what are you doing here?
That was an old show too, wasn't it? Wasn't that 60s or 70s?
70s.
80s.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good show, but even the
Come
rifleman
on,
was
hello. How are you doing?
a
Good
show.
to see you.
The Malaysia metal detector.
It's got to be, what, 4 or 5 in the morning over there? 3?
Oh, Archie was just funny.
Yeah, that's one show that could not be aired today.
Well, I mean, you couldn't even get. I forget the name of the show, The Jeffersons, maybe.
Yeah. Yep, that's him.
You couldn't put that one on, and that one's based on the other side of the aisle. They would never allow that to play.
No.
Not for a minute.
Yeah.
So many good shows that we lost to political correctness.
Yeah.
And while we're doing
Hogan's
that,
Heroes. That was a good one from the 60s.
yeah, Sanford and Sons
Sanford and Son, yeah.
Never Flies. My favorite Sanford and Son episodes was when they were feeding the cops the marijuana solids. Yeah, moving on up.
All in the Family.
Yeah.
I do run across. I don't know why my YouTube's all screwed up. I do run across Three's Company.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Three's Company now. Still a great movie, or still a great TV show.
Yeah. I like Get Smart. That was always funny.
Well, do you remember the parody of the Dragnet movie?
Oh. Yeah. With Aykroyd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was funny.
When they were after the pagans?
Mhm.
That was a pretty funny movie.
Hey, Greg.
What was
Hi,
the
Greg.
name of that movie?
It was Dragnet, but it was a spoof of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, the Three Stooges will be forever.
I thought Lucy was funny.
Man, Chico and the Man. I remember that show.
Yeah, Chico and the Man. A lot of you might not remember this one. My Favorite Martian.
Oh, I love that show.
Hey, Diver.
Then Dick Van Dyke's brother, Jerry Van Dyke, has an show called My Mother the Car. It only lasted 1 season. It was all on the pretense that the guy's mother died and came back as a 1928 Porter automobile and would talk to him like Mr. Ed talked to the horse, but it was the car.
Oh, Mr. Ed was funny.
The precursor to Mr. Ed was Francis the Mule. He made a bunch of movies in the 40s. Francis in the Army with Donald O'Connor. Pretty good movies.
I mean, I can't believe we haven't said Andy Griffith yet. That had some pretty funny parts.
Andy Griffith, yeah. Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres.
Somebody said Green Acres is funny. Land of the Lost.
I was like, had to climb up the telephone pole to use your telephone. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. And the size hole they put in his roof to run the line.
Yeah. I like the fact that you could walk out of your bedroom through the closet to get out. Dukes of Hazzard. There we go.
So when the Dukes of Hazzard came out, her little clothes were as racy as can be, and now they would be considered conservative at best.
Oh, yeah.
Very true.
Welcome Back, Cotter. That was a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, I ran across an episode of Dukes of Hazzard the other day. It came up somehow or another, and I was looking at her shorts. I'm like, wow, those are actually pretty long by today's standards.
The Fall
Easy
Guy.
Dukes.
Ryan Gosling made a movie called The Fall Guy.
One show I actually liked. Nobody else really liked it. I mean, one Golden Girls was funny as sin, but Frasier.
Oh yeah, Frasier.
Yeah, Frasier had some good time. Yeah.
I liked Frasier.
Man from Uncle.
WKRP in Cincinnati. Thank you, Danny. That was a great one too, with Dr. Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap.
I was watching. My grandma got me hooked on Golden Girls, and one of my friends came over, and he was making fun of me for watching Golden Girls. Well, about a half hour later, as he's sitting there getting into it, I'm like, oh, it's pretty funny, isn't it? I like the old bat. A few days later, he comes by and he's hanging around for a few minutes, and I was just flipping through the channels, and he's like, "What? There's no Golden Girls on? What? You want me to put Golden Girls on? You really like some Golden Girls?" I'm pretty sure he went home and watched all the Golden Girls.
Marty brought one up, Dusty's Trail with Bob Denver, and Forrest Tucker was in it too. That was after Gilligan's Island. F Troop, that was a good one. If anybody remembers that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about F Troop.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Elf. Yeah, that's a good one, Gary. I liked Elf.
I used to like the little dinosaurs movie TV show thing. Oh, we all know MASH was classic.
Yep, MASH. China Beach, yeah, that's a good one too, Diana.
MASH just had a horrible ending for reality wise.
Yeah. Man from Uncle. Oh my God. McHale's Navy. Oh, yeah. Those were great shows. Patty Duke's show was good.
Ripcord, yeah.
Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
That was a little before my time, Roy Rogers.
These Saturday mornings before the cartoons, they do a lot of replays on that stuff, Mark. So, yeah, J. Paul, Mama, gotta love the baby on the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Not the mama, not the mama. That was funny, but when you look at that was funny back then, but when you look it up now and you actually rewatch part of an episode or an episode of it, you're like, no.
Well, you're here, aren't you, Scott? If you're still here, that means you're part of the old fart channel.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, leave Scott alone. We done messed with him so much. He's got a complex about not being here when it wins. So he's just glued to you.
True.
Honey, I can't leave. I can't leave. As soon as I leave, they're going to run a race.
Hi, Georgianne.
Hey, Georgianne.
Hi, Georgianne. I wonder if the Dragnet movie's on. So many windows open. There were 2 Dragnet movies, right? Or only one?
No, there was 2. One was a real one based off the TV show, and the other was the spoof.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is in the spoof one, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
1987.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
but I
howdy
remember donating
doody.
to daisies.
Have gun will travel. Yep. Richard Boone. Oh, what, buddy? What,
My Three Sons. I watched that. I don't remember what it was.
Leave it to Beaver.
The Lone Ranger. Car 54. Yeah.
Donna, out here about 30 miles from me, we have the Roy Rogers Museum and Dale Evans Parkway. They were
I
instrumental in
heard they
starting
were going to close that down.
the museum. They might, or something like that. They don't really have anyone to run it because it's not a super popular thing. And then they got
Yeah. Not like
kind of a bad rap. They were instrumental in developing the city of Apple Valley and in California. And it was basically they tried to make a exclusive city.
Yeah. What, buddy? What do you want?
Did they move the museum? Because I think Roy Rogers is buried out on that property. I could be wrong though. Yes. There was one in Branson, Missouri, and Apple Valley, California. It closed in 2009, I guess, in California.
Yeah, because I watch this show sometimes. It's called Word on Westerns. A guy named Rob Word does a Sunday show about Westerns and Hollywood, in the day of Westerns. And they're talking about the Roy Rogers Museum being shut down because people just didn't go to it anymore.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie.
Yeah, back breaking. I remember Chiller Theater with Chili Billy.
Hang on just a second.
Oh. Charlie, you're up late tonight.
Charlie, yeah, third rock from the sun.
Oh, Third Rock from the Sun. Yep, that was a good one. I think it was 1974, 75. There was shows kind of like Robin Hood, but it's called When Things Were Rotten. That was really good. Excuse me. 32 in the house. Thank you.
Nice.
The Flying Chiller Theater. Somebody already said Twilight Zone, but The Outer Limits. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Trilogy of Terror. That was a good movie. Yep. 75. I remember that. What, buddy? What's up? Well, if you like that, Diana, they got a movie called You Can't Kill Stephen King. It's pretty funny.
Hey, Bill.
Pet Cemetery, the original. Oh,
I got it. Thank you.
no, you're
Nice.
welcome. Courtship of Eddie's Father. Wow. The Incredible Hulk. with Bill Dixon.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at my phone, Jason. People calling and texting me.
Oh God, yes. Dark Shadows was a great show, Donna.
Hey, Angie, Doctor Who. There we go. Still
Doctor
on.
Who. Still on. I remember they made couple movies first, and it was funny because Peter Cushing played the Doctor in one or two of the movies, but he never did the TV series.
The original Addams Family was okay. I even liked the newer Addams Family movie, the '90s one.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
good.
those-
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Too bad Paul Rail died. He did a pretty good job of playing Gomez. So
You're talking about the '90s guy?
yeah,
I ran across him the other day, him on the internet the other day. I guess he died like 3 years after the movie came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
heart attack if I remember right.
Hey, you talk about living hard though. He went out in his prime of partying hard.
Oh, that's like I can see the English actor's name, and he died on a movie set, hitting a bar afterwards, and I can't think. Doggone, big actor back in the '60s and '70s. Damn.
Well, you guys remember Sam Kinison, the comedian? I'm sure.
Yeah.
I was reading about him one day. He got married over in some island or whatever to his wife. Flew back to California. You know, he was there for a week or his honeymoon or whatever, and he jumped in this special trim level of Camaro that he had, like a 2 or 3 year old car. It was like a Firebird or something like that. It was a particular trim, hard to get trim. When he was driving out to 29 Palms, some 16-year-old drunk kid ran into him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like 89 or 91, something like that. And the highways out there are just desolate. If you get into an accident, you know, no cell phones or anything, you're talking about a while, which is effectively what he did. He laid there and died for a while.
Yeah. Killed him and his wife, if I remember right.
I know it killed him. I don't think it killed his wife. I could be wrong though.
Why? All day we don't want anything.
Jay, all the morticians were.
Yep. Sam Kinnison's a great comedian, great guitarist too. Stop it. Please.
Hey, Rob.
There's Rob.
Hello, Rob.
Hope everything's okay, dude.
Oh wow, Rob's gonna be pissed. We just had movie and TV show trivia without the guy who owned a video store.
Yeah.
He's a big movie buff.
That is true.
Stop it.
You threw him off, Bill.
Where'd he go? There he is.
I hit it again.
I
He's
don't,
back.
I don't know if I've ever seen Mark in a hat before.
Yeah,
I think
decided to wear
I've
one.
seen him in a wig more than I've seen him in a hat.
I thought Mark usually had a hat.
Nah, not usually.
Yeah,
Goes to show how much I pay attention.
we can usually tell whether he needs a haircut or not, like Rob does. So, but I'm supposed to be getting one tomorrow. My nephew's girlfriend just got her hairstyling license, her cosmetology license. So she's coming over tomorrow, and I'm going to be one of her first customers.
Rob, if I could make a friendly suggestion
You're
here,
going to be the test subject.
just a friendly suggestion. Your hair color does not match you and adds about 10 years to your age. I mean, just a little bit of dye.
No, you're exactly right, and I've been told that by numerous people. But Denise does not like it when I color it, because when I did it for the Ron Burgundy, when we went to the store and got the hair coloring for the Ron Burgundy 2 years ago, she says, get medium brown. And I said, yeah, but I think his hair is a little darker. She goes, trust me, medium brown would be perfect. Nope, I went with the dark brown. It came out almost black, and then it made the mustache. You could tell it looked like it was a colored mustache. And she went, you never listen to me. So we're going to try medium brown next time. If I ever do Ron Burgundy again, it's going to be medium brown, not dark brown.
It's just how white your hair is does not match you.
My dad was gray, which was white. My dad also had beautiful white hair. My dad, if you guys picture Barnaby Jones, a lot of guys, a lot of my friends said, "Your dad looks like Barnaby Jones, Buddy Ebsen," and he had the white hair just like Buddy Ebsen. And my mom never knew him with dark hair. My mom met him when he was in his 30s. By the time he was 37, he was completely white. I made it to at least my 50s before I got all white. But yeah, my dad was completely gray in his 30s. I know, Donna, and I got a lot of hair too, Donna.
Well, that's the thing for you. That not that I'm taking any pop shots or anything like that. For your age, you have a nice full head of hair, but it is just so bright.
I'm the only one of my friends left in my age group, the only one that's got hair left. So
Your hair color was originally brown, right?
yeah, dark brown. Pretty much. D, is there some dark brown left in the back?
Yeah, you still got dark brown. You got the mullet of hair coloring.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark brown left in it. I would say
Yes,
it's the
it's
color of my
recent
eyebrows. I would say it's the color of my eyebrows, but they're getting pretty damn salt and pepper too. So
Yeah, they're turning on you as well.
Leanne says Grecian formula, Rob.
I should do Grecian. I really should.
What is Grecian?
Grecian's a liquid that you put in, and it slowly over time does it, and then you can do it and just leave a little bit of gray on the sides.
Oh, that's the one where you get to darken up where you want. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, I don't think she'd go with purple and pink mohawk. I should have. Jason, when Charlie gave me the extra $50 when I shaved my head bald to do the mohawk, I should have done the mohawk orange. That's what I should have done, Jason. She hated the mohawk as it was, guys. So that didn't go over well.
Well, if you ever
I'm trying to remember if I brought a picture over.
Well, if you ever get paid to do a mohawk again, you just reach out to me and we'll see about getting some color in that thing as well.
Okay. Craig says my hair didn't turn on me; it ran away.
I know I read that. Yeah, I noticed mine getting thinner.
Air hair means nothing. Okay. So what's been going? Did you guys really do movie trivia tonight?
Not trivia, just
Oh,
reminiscing.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about shows and movies from the 60s and stuff.
The neighbor that sits next to me on our left, she was really pissed off at me tonight because I didn't take 2 5-point answers that she had right, and she got really mad that I didn't take them because I didn't think they were right. But yet when she gives me those answers and I say, "Are you sure about this?" "Oh, I'm like 99% sure," and then I'm like, "I don't think that's right," but I go with her answer, and then when it gets wrong, she never says to me, "Well, I was wrong." She just doesn't say anything. So I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't as team captain. So, but they did come to me. We had a matrix question tonight. When Neo gets the computer upload in his head before he's going to learn combat fighting, what is the phrase that he makes? They're going to get it now. I know kung fu, or let's go. And I went, I know kung fu, and everybody's like, "Are you sure?" I go, "Listen, don't mess with me with the Matrix. I can give you every line and every quote in the Matrix there is." And yeah, when he goes to fight Morpheus, it's, "I know kung fu."
Mm-hmm.
The Mod Squad, Link, Julie, and Hay. Link, Julie, and what was the other guy's name? Peter. Link, Julie, and Peter. We had the Mod Squad. We had Banachek with George Papard. Gregory says my hair was leaving in high school. Evening, Jim. Good evening, Detective with Jim. Hello, Leanne, Greg, Donna,
Hey, Jim.
Paul, Gregory, Miss Diana.
Hey, wasn't Charlie here a minute ago? How come he left when we started talking
Yeah.
about hair?
Evening, backbreaking. Go for Bill, Scott, Mark,
Good night, Dan.
William.
Oh, there he is. You still here, Zach?
Hi, Ernie,
He just
Jordan,
got real quiet.
Gary, Jason, Yodi, Danny D.
Later, Danny.
Ah, yeah, there's another great movie, Steve McQueen and the Great Escape. That movie may have had one of the greatest casts ever assembled.
That movie got more people sued than you would ever imagine.
Why?
Eleanor.
No, you're thinking about the car movie. The Great Escape is the World War II movie.
I didn't know he made more than one movie.
Who, Steve McQueen?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he made out of made as many as Charles Bronson, but Steve McQueen made a lot of movies. But yeah, Bullet was one of his big car chase movies. The Western,
First one was The Blob in '58, if I remember right.
Yeah, The Blob was one of his first movies. I think that was black and white, wasn't it, Bill? Where the original was black and white?
Yeah.
I think I saw part of the Blob, and it was just too corny for me.
I'll tell you a cool sci-fi horror movie with Kurt Russell is The Thing.
Yep. That's a cult classic now.
It is a cult classic.
I like Kurt Russell and Big Trouble in Little China better, though. That was
That was funny. Oh, was that good?
Especially when they
Charlie's
go
there.
in the
Charlie's there saying, "Stop picking on the follicle impaired."
Especially when they go in the basement of that Chinese place and he knocks himself out by shooting the roof down on top of him.
Danny Boy left me a hilarious comment on my members video today. Hi there, Miss Deej. How we doing?
You know, of all the channels I'm a member to, I don't think I take advantage of any of the early members' viewings.
Howdy, Captain Vic. Ah, yeah, the Magnificent Seven. There's another. Steve McQueen was in the Magnificent. Charlie Bronson was, but I don't think Steve McQueen was in that. Yep, there was two gone in 60 seconds. There's the original one, and then there's the one with Nicolas Cage. Ah, Sand Pebbles. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Marty says, I watched The Thing just the other day. I actually sold a DVD on eBay yesterday. Actually, two this week. I'm getting rich here any moment.
What's the DVD?
We sold the other day. Yesterday we sold Drumline, and then the other day we sold. It was The Thing, wasn't it, honey, with Kurt Russell? What was that brand new release we sold?
Yeah, but
All right,
what's a DVD?
Oh, what's a DVD? It's a thing people used to put into a player and watch.
Oh, an 8-track.
No, it's not an 8-track. Hang on. All orders. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. Oh, Heaven Can Wait with Warren Beatty. We sold that the other day.
Papillon. That's a good movie.
Oh, yeah. All right, Buckle Boy. Wanted Dead or Alive. That was the Steve McQueen TV show. That was one of his earliest roles. Rob,
Yep.
what's an abacus? I'm not that old, Charlie. Yeah, Rockford Files. My buddy Steve. I think that might be his favorite TV show, Rockford Files. See, I didn't watch Jim, the guy that played Rockford Files, James Garner. I didn't really watch him in the original Maverick. So I missed that part when he comes back as Maverick's dad in Maverick. I didn't. Somebody had to explain that to me, the relevance of that when the rifleman.
Well, I still watch that show when it comes on.
Night, Deej. Captain Vic,
Hey,
you
Hunter.
talking about the original show with Hunter, the guy the football player that played the cop? Yeah, Maverick was funny, Donna. That's for sure.
The last movie Steve McQueen made was called Hunter. Before he died, he was a bail bondsman, or yeah.
Good coffee, honey. Where's Charlie at to rag me tonight?
Beretta, that was a good one.
It was called The Hunter. My mistake.
Sky King, of course I remember Sky King, Lynn. Sky King, the cowboy on the King's Ranch and flew his plane around to catch bad guys.
Oh, that's right. Steve McQueen played Tom Horn. He did the racing movie Le Mans.
Movie.
He did Le Mans, where he did most of his driving.
Yeah. But The Hunter was his last movie. He
What did he die from?
Heart attack. No, excuse me. Had an infection, and they couldn't get it out. And finally kill him. It's funny. Oh, there it is. The Blob, 58. Yeah. That was his fourth movie. Nevada Smith, that was a good one. Yeah. Arsenic and Old Lace, I love that movie. That was one of the best Cary Grant movies ever.
He had shortness of breath and a biopsy revealed pleural mesothelioma, a rare lung cancer associated with asbestos exposure for which there is no known cure.
Yeah,
the asbestos was thought to have been in the protective suits worn during his car racing days.
He went to Mexico and tried some kind of treatment down there, but it just made it worse. I understand.
Hey, Rob, why don't you start setting up a race? I'll give away a display case tonight.
I already have a Bill race. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have a Bill members race set up. But, yeah, I'll start setting up another race.
What next, Rob? Denise bringing you cookies? Asked Charlie.
She would bring me my cookies if I asked her, but I've already finished that entire package of Fig Newtons she bought me this week.
Yeah, we heard Roman brought that Sunday morning.
Yeah, well, there was only 4 left yesterday, and there ain't any left today. Okay. Alrighty, folks. If you haven't left a comment in the last few minutes, please leave a comment. All right, let's just do a whole new race here.
The floating display cases, Jim.
All right, we got Thanksgiving coming up. Let's do something Thanksgiving themed. I don't know if they have turkeys, hon.
They got turkeys. Just be sure to mute it.
They do have turkeys.
Georgianne says she has a 1 ounce silver coin for a race. Very nice.
Oh, wow, Miss Georgianne.
Awesome. Thank you, Georgianne.
Were the turkeys a little loud, Zach?
No, it's just people keep talking about they're getting weird on all the. Basically, people are just going through and copyrighting all the sounds. But somebody was
Yep.
talking about that the other night. They thought the turkeys were one of the copyrighted ones.
Ah, okay.
It would make sense too, since that's one that only comes around once a year. So then they get to tag everybody for a month or two, and then
You know, I was talking about this with Charlie on the stream Sunday. You would think that with the vast majority of this duck race channel, this stopwatch channel being used on YouTube, that they would get together with YouTube and the background music or the songs for each of these races, they would both get together and make sure it's non-copyrighted material.
well, you see what they have to do is they have to copyright the material and then allow others to use it. Because the reality is, me, you, anybody in this stream can go copyright something that's not copyrighted.
Well, that's true.
So
Well, then just not copyrighted, non-copyrighted, but public allowed use music.
well, it's just like Elon Musk. Elon, and I'm not a Musk fan, but Elon Musk believes in open technology. They allow use of the majority of their technologies, but they are copyrighted, and if you make them mad, they will use their copyright against you. It is, he just allows open use, which is what would have to happen. But just like anything else, it's all money. If they're going to go through that effort, somebody's got to pay for it. Well, I guess you are paying for it with the paid races.
I do know just right now, all personal or political things about him aside, my Tesla's kicking ass, so I'm a happy guy.
Good.
All right, folks, and you've been here and you haven't made a comment in the last few minutes, please leave a comment so we make sure we get you in the races. We'll make sure you hit that like button. Helps Bill out. Now we got 38 in here, Bill.
Awesome. Thank you all.
Mr. Scott McClory's here. He can't get McClory.
You guys really need to be nice to him on that.
Man, there's a nice breeze coming through here, hon.
It's cold, man.
We're actually going to go down. We're actually going down in the 60s this week, Zach. I'm going to be freezing. Denise is going to be loving it.
I'm freezing already.
And Rob Angie says, don't forget your favorite loser.
She's second on the list. She's second on the list alphabetically.
He made sure to throw alphabetically in there. Man, that's a low blow, Rob.
No, that when you pull up the participants, they do the participants alphabetically, and she's second
Yeah, but
behind.
you had to throw that in there that she is close to the top.
She starts off in the front. I don't know where she goes from there. Alrighty, folks, I've got 42 watching and 33 people have said hi, so I need a few more people here. Okay, Mark, the senile detector just left me, so we'll get him in there.
Silver Sewing Machine. Hello. Tom Riley. Welcome.
Silver Selling Machine, great name. Welcome to the
Hello.
chat. We're about ready to run a duck race. Okay. Everybody that's on the screen, I'm showing in the race. Oh, Johnny's Corner. There's a new one I can put in.
Take care, Buckle Boy.
Buckle Boy, if you want to hang on for 5 more minutes, we're going to get a race going.
Yep.
Nobody wants to get McClurried.
Hey, don't blame them. All righty, Bill, let me bring this up, sir. There you go, Bill.
And to state, and there we be.
All right, let's shuffle characters. Shuffle
Hold it,
characters.
Johnny.
All right, and this is for the display cases, Zach.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.
All righty, folks.
Thank you, Zach.
My pleasure.
I just dropped a silver coin.
Gone forever. Gone forever.
I'm telling you, it's like Charlie's vehicle. All righty, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Look at that. Where's Angie? Oop, Angie's in the back. She's got a chance today. All the ones in the front have football
Hey, Maddie.
for some reason.
Yeah, I just dropped a silver coin. I don't know where it went.
Charlie says he thinks he heard it next to the Real.
It probably is next to the Real. I don't know what that is. Did I just break something?
Didn't you say you moved that desk out a few months ago and actually found stuff? I'm good, Johnny.
Okay, don't know what that is.
Hello, Maddie.
Maddie.
It hit
Hi,
before
Maddie.
it. Oh, it hit against each other. Okay. They hit against each other. All right. No, they just hit against each other. I like this turkey race.
Don't worry, Johnny.
You just like a race where you can see all the participants on one
I
screen.
do. I like when you're right, Zach. I do like when you get to see them. Everybody knows they're in there. All right, Menardo's still up front. We're liking that even better.
We're talking, Jake Paul, so it should be all right, but we got it turned pretty well down, too.
Yeah, you're not going to hear that on the.
Well, you're supposedly, if you're talking over it.
Oh, here comes the man.
No
Boom.
way.
Yes, sir.
That's rigged.
Washington still there, floating
Rigged,
display cases.
rigged.
Jim Steve
Rigged.
turkey.
That is so rigged that Jim won.
It is. It
That's
is,
Jim.
Mark.
I haven't
That's
seen
rigged.
him win a race in a while. He's been
Yeah,
good.
it's rigged.
Jim, I put my email up there. Shoot me an email with your address. I'll get you something out.
See, even Tom agrees, rigged.
I know I'm going like this.
Hmm. Well, guys, I'm going to take off.
All right, Mark.
Thank you for coming up, Mark. Always
My
glad to
pleasure.
have you here, brother.
14 minutes, Mark. Wow, impressive, sir.
It's a half hour I've been on with you. What are you talking about 14 minutes?
He said you can't. Then he said you can't leave. All the plants will die.
I got a clock over here. As soon as Rob comes on, I click it so I can just see how long I survive.
Mark, before you go to bed tonight, you've got to go on YouTube and type in Squidbillies. Even if you only watch a minute or two, I guarantee you'll watch more.
I'll do that.
Oh, you'll
All right,
love
let's get this. Let's get this Maddie in
I put it
here.
up there, Jim.
All right, you guys, you take care.
Good night, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Have a good night.
You too.
Jim, Zach, Zach, Jim's wondering if you could put your email up, sir.
Yeah, I already threw it up by once.
That's okay. Good deal.
There's another one, Jim.
And I think Maddie was the only one we needed to bring. To what, D? Yes.
The Dinner of Kings, Johnny. That's right. Just shred some cheese over it. You'll be all right.
All right, now we're closer to the amount of people we got. 38 and 38 in the race. There we go, guys.
Charlie was asking who was DAL.
I already
closed that out.
Yeah, I already closed it out. As soon as we knew Jim Steele was here, I closed it out. All right, let's run this one. Let's run this one for a silver dime and a sticker.
Very nice.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, Angel.
What are you breaking?
That was my cane hitting the floor.
Hey, you got squirrel in the race?
No.
Big squirrel just got here.
Well, I think he was in earlier and left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't make a comment, you're not in the participants. I can't see you.
Yeah.
But I got silver selling machine, and I will be happy to put. I'll be happy to put them in as soon as this race is over. I hate this cane, Jason. I absolutely hate this cane.
You know what's actually worse? My brother has to use a cane for everything. He says those hurricanes that you see the ads on TV that look so useful or whatever, is the biggest piece of crap you could ever have.
Somebody asked me if I wanted one of them. I don't want one of them.
Well, he says because it actually defies the use of a cane. If you're just using it for light help, he says it'd be fine. But he has no use of one leg, and the angles would
Yeah, because it's 4, right? It's 4 of them. Yeah, I would think that's awkward. All right, silver selling machine is up there. Mark the Berg Hunter. I know he's here listening. There goes Jay Paul. There goes Mark. Here comes Tom Riley. Tom Riley's just been winning everything lately. Boom. I just sent him a silver quarter. Now I'm going to be sending him a silver dime. The good thing is I do have Tom's address. Night, honey. Congrats, Tom. See, Jason says he likes his.
Congrats, Tom Riley.
Yodi's Fine is saying the mail he sent it, he addressed to Mr. Mark.
Come on.
Mr. Menardo had some stickers and a silver coin for Christmas. He sent it over a week ago.
I'll check, Yodi. I probably have it here, Yodi. All right. Jim claimed his prize. We're good to go.
Charlie says that worse than the hurricanes are using one of those electric scooters from a store.
Yep, I'm refusing to do that. All right, let me get Ernie in.
And what's this race for, Georgians?
We can do Georgians, and then who came in that was out here? Squirrels.
Squirrel.
Jim, I didn't get it yet. If you want to resend it or check and make sure it's sent, maybe it's just taking a while. Park Rat's here.
All right, let's get Mr. Porkrat in there. Welcome, Pat. All right, I think that catches me up, Bill.
All right.
Couldn't possibly be.
Hey, Pat, and I just made a silver sewing machine a Smurf, so he's blue now.
Oh, welcome, Angel. It puts them at the bottom because of that 100 in front of it. So, well, we've got them in the race. All right, we want to do this for Georgian's 1 ounce silver.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you so
Ms.
much,
Georgianne.
Georgianne.
Folks, please make sure you check out her channel. She's been very nice, donating quite a bit of stuff lately, so thank you very much to Georgianne.
Very nice of you, Georgianne.
Miss Texas Donna says, you all give Angel a big hello. She is the sweetest person I know. Well, big hello, Miss Angel. We welcome you to the chat. We have
Hello,
seen you
Angel.
here before. So,
Oh, Angel, we're sorry that Donna is so mean to you. We try to keep her contained as much as we can.
all righty, guys. This is for an incredible 1 ounce silver round from Miss Georgianne. And 3, 2, 1.
So I'll take it since you had since you missed the big question on trivia, you finished pretty far down.
We finished with 0. We bet all our points.
Oh, so
I
dead weight.
didn't like the final. I thought we had the final right, and I don't ever argue with Ed because Ed's a super, super nice guy, and I really like Ed, our trivia host. But the information for the final, it was who sells the most coffee in the United States, who has the highest coffee sales revenue in the United States behind Starbucks. And you had the options of Dunkin' Donuts, I don't have the sheet with me. Some company called Labius, and then the third one was a real big one that another company that's owned by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper owns it, and they also own Black Mountain Coffee. It was another coffee brand. But I was like, it's got to be Dunkin' Donuts number 2 behind. And it turned out to Keurig. It turned out to be Keurig was number 2 behind. And I said, no, that can't be right. There's just no way that Keurig sells more coffee than Dunkin' Donuts. All right, Jim Steele's up there again, but here comes David Alfonsetti. Jim Steele's of Hayden. Minardo's second. Boom, David takes first. Congratulations, David. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I meant to hit the sound, and I hit the race button. Can we go back? Yes, we can. Look at that. I didn't even know it had a back button.
Yeah, Jim, I'll just get it from Rob.
Yes, we'll do, Jim.
Parkrat says he just got a copyright on the word Monardo. He's going to need to talk to you, Rob.
What?
I think he's harassing you.
All righty, we got David. You here, sir? Bill, I like the way you spelled Tuesday tonight.
Oh, David Alphonset's here. He posted thank you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, David, I didn't see it. Okay.
That was for Georgianne's, right?
Yep.
Georgianne, can you throw your email in chat for David Alphonset, please?
Hey, D, are you in bed? If you could come here, that would be awesome. I'll tell you when you get here. Excuse me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
So you can try and go out hunting tomorrow, Jim? Or Bill?
I'm going to try, yeah. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Oh, Denise, he needs more coffee stat.
Yep. I'm not denying that, hon. Nope, actually wasn't coffee, Bill. All righty. Well, we got a winner there. David responded. Congratulations, David. Okay.
Hey, David.
There you go. There's Georgianne putting her email up there, David. All right, I'm gonna send it now to you, Zach. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Silver Song. Yeah, send that over. I'll get it sent to him. She's just trying to get us not to pick on Rob.
Bring it on.
Tuesday night's not picking on Rob night.
Every night, Rob night.
No,
No,
usually
give you a break once in a while.
usually Tuesday night's pretty easy on Rob.
Actually, usually Tuesday night is fairly easy on me.
Do they get you real bad on Wednesday nights?
It's
Oh no,
Saturday.
I don't have too much of a problem on. See, Charlie's one that gets picked on Wednesday nights because Charlie falls asleep in Zoom.
Do you have that on video?
Yes,
we
I
have
do.
it. Yes, we do.
Can you forward that to me?
No, because somebody has a picture out there of me picking my nose.
I don't have to tell them. I don't have
So
to
as
tell
long as my nose picking picture's not out there, Charlie's picture's not going out there.
Well, this is just a blanket to anybody who may possibly have videos or pictures of Charlie sleeping. Feel free to send them over, and I'll be as certain as I can be that they won't wind up in the hands of Brockton.
There you go, Zach.
Never do that.
For sure. Jim Steele's offering a couple of euros that he found in a Coinstar. Nice. Oh, Brockton will have us a good one quick.
Thank you, Miss Angel. We like Miss Angel. Yeah, Silver Selling Machine yawning does get contagious here. Yeah, but see, Johnny, the nice thing about Zoom, Johnny, is there's no recording or taping on Zoom.
Yeah, there is if you want to.
Yeah, that's why, Charlie. That's why I would never forward Zach's in a picture of you sleeping, because I know you guys all got that picture out there, me picking my nose. So
you guys mentioned what stream Charlie was sleeping on whose stream. It was still on YouTube. I went and found it, and for whatever reason, I was being nice that day, and I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that to him, and I didn't save the video or anything for when I wasn't feeling so good.
that's right, Park Rep Pat. That's it. That would break the Zoom code of ethics. If you want to pick, you need to be present at the Zoom to take the pick.
I got too much going on already.
And everybody here is welcome to come to Zoom on Wednesdays. Grandma Kay comes by most nights or most Wednesdays. Chasing Miss Charlie's been there. Mr. Marty's been there. Wayne Expressions Outdoors comes in. Rob Weigold comes in. Obviously, me and Bill. We would welcome more ladies in the stream. Yeah, we were doing pretty good, Bill. We finished sixth out of 17 teams, which is pretty good because we started off after the first round like in 11th place. I missed a Disney question tonight. I was very upset with myself that I missed a Disney movie question tonight.
You missed a Disney movie question? Dang.
Was the original Disney animated Bambi released before or after 1945?
after?
That's what we put. Came out in 42.
Oh, I thought it was that. Well, I would have missed it too.
So did I, Bill. I really did. So
That's right, because the original was black and white, if I remember right, wasn't it?
well, his version's in color. But see, I thought it was like his second or third movie in color because Cinderella was the first animated movie in color, full length movie in color. And I thought that came out like in 40 or 41. So I figured that Bambi, because I knew it would take 2-3 years to do the next one. So I figured 45. But Cinderella actually came out like in 39 or 38 for World War II. And then Bambi came out in World War II.
Yeah.
No, Brockton, we
Yeah,
do
remember
not need to make
Cinderella
another
came
big picture. That's what I look. Who said Brockton 3 times?
Did he appear?
Yes, and
Yes,
he
he did.
appeared.
Hi, Brockton.
Oh, Brockton.
It's like, saying Candyman in the mirror 3 times.
I've never actually seen the whole Candyman movie.
The guy that starred in that, Tony Todd, died the other day.
I'm just not a like a flat out horror film. If it's like a horror sci-fi film, like The Thing or something like that, yeah, I like that. But just like flat out slash and gore horror films, that's not my number one category.
Yeah.
Not me either. All right, Jim, you'll get him Monday.
We had several people. We had Charlie's fall asleep in Zoom. I know I've had my eyes closed a few times. Wayne's almost fallen asleep a few times in Zoom.
I got Charlie sleeping in Zoom.
Yep. Yeah, he says that whole.
Good.
That's all right. I'm still waiting for Charlie to use it, but I got Charlie's wife on video saying he can buy a Harley.
Yeah, I want to see that happen. Good evening,
Hi.
all things.
We have it on video.
Good evening, all things country. Wow,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is good legends? Wow, we're legends now. I like
Yeah,
his
he's-
sticker. I like
he's
his
con-
sticker too.
He's Canadian. Them people are just nice to begin with all the time.
Yeah, it's like the guy from the UK that always called us, when he says, hi to you, how you doing, legend? Good night, Gopher Bill.
Good luck, Bill. Have a good day out there detecting. I was going to probably go out with Troy tomorrow, but based on what happened here at the house tonight, I'm probably going to stay home here tomorrow.
How's he doing, Rob?
He's actually doing pretty good.
Oh, good.
We've developed a method, Bill, that Denise and I can get him up without having to call 911 or one of the male neighbors at 10 o'clock at night, because they tend to freak out when you call 911. When you leave a 911 text message, people tend to come running over here and
Give me a minute, Jim.
what race is that? I don't know what
I
race
think
he's
he's
talking
talking
about.
about. He's talking about giving a couple euros that he found in a coin store.
Oh, yes. 1 second, Jim. So we've developed a method, Bill. We can, if we slide him over to the bathroom doorway, and he can put his one good leg foot, on the other side of the door frame. Denise and I can each grab him under an armpit, and we basically just walk his back up the door frame, using the door frame as like a fulcrum, and let the doorway frame take his weight, and then we just bring his portable rolly chair over, his walker that's got the rolly chair seat, and we just put him in that until he sits down and catches his breath. See, with Denise not having, we can't have the phone out during trivia. She checked him during the round 5. We get a 5-minute break on round 5, and she checked her phone, and he was fine. And literally like 10 minutes after round 5, he fell. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna devise something else that we check it a little more often. But we're going to a concert in December. Denise and I we're going to go see. I don't know if you're familiar with the Pentatonics, the a cappella singing group.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go see them in
Yeah.
December, and Denise has hired a home nurse to come over for a couple hours at night. So, all right, let's get Jim's race run form here.
Yep.
Okay, honey, we'll do.
Call
All righty, let's get this race run for Jim. He's got €2 coins. Very cool prize. Race again. Add to stage. Shuffle characters. Shuffle characters. Oh, let's get all things country in here.
Yep.
See, now you say you can't have your phone out during trivia. Couldn't you have it in your pocket?
Yeah, we actually have them out on the table. We turn them. We just turn them face down.
Right? Could you teach her dad to use Hey Google, call Rob?
We don't have a Google thing here. She has a camera. She has a motion camera in his room. But the
He doesn't
problem
have a phone?
with the phone facing down, she didn't see the motion alert. So what we're going to do now is, like every other round, she'll get up from the table, because you just can't have the phone at the table. She'll get up from the table and look at the phone outside, and then come back to the table. That's what we're gonna do now.
Oh, have you got Mandy candy in there?
Oh no, I do not believe I do have Mandy's candy.
He did not, Scott. Scott is accusing you of calling me honey.
If I said that, I meant that accidentally. And thank you, Greg.
I didn't hear it, so it doesn't count.
All right, we've added those two people, Bill. Shuffle characters. Shuffle characters. Shuffle characters. This is for €2 coins from Jim Steele. Jim, thank you very much. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I was working for a customer the other day. Obviously, tourists. They tipped me like €15. It was neat little money.
Now, I know at our big international airport, Tampa Airport, if you have foreign money in bills, you can exchange that at the airport to get back to U.S. cash. Now, I think you can also do it for Euro coins that are $1 or more, but you can't go in there with like 79 cents of Canadian change and get the equivalent in change. I don't think they deal in change that is under $1.
Well, of course not. I just thought it was cool cash. I handed it to her and I gave it to her so she could keep it, but I just thought it was neat money.
I really like the Canadian coins that are too
The painted ones.
the gold in the middle with the silver on the outside, or chrome, whatever it is. But yeah, the two-tone Canadian coins I think are good looking.
The
And then
toonies.
obviously, yeah, the toonies, and then obviously all the colored coins they do, the specially colored coins, they're just beautiful. I mean, we haven't done any coins in color for circulation that I can ever remember here in the States.
No.
Alrighty, guys, there's the 19-second fade. Park Rat Pat's fading. Mark the Berg Hunter's still there. Detective Jim's fading. Miss Diana's in front. So is Digging at Backs right there. But here comes Mystic flying up. Is it going to be Mystic? Boom. Mystic Library.
A long shot, too.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Mystic.
Yeah, congrats, Mystic.
You still here, Mystic?
Mystic.
Behind him is Tom Riley, and then third place would be Scott McClory. So we're looking for Mystic Librarian first, Tom Riley second, or Scott McClory third.
Mystic's usually here all the way to the end.
McClory's here. Scott's
I
here.
don't see McClory anywhere. We might have to drop all the way down to Maddie.
No, he just said, congrats, Mystic.
I'm screwing with Scott.
He's not here.
Yeah, I'm not showing Mystic.
Tom Riley's still here.
Yeah, I saw him pop up. Mystic, you got a minute, sir.
We got to give Scott a hard time.
Yeah, Denise is looking forward to the cooler weather, Bill.
What was that, Rob?
I said Denise is looking forward to that cooler weather.
I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Me neither, Zach. I like it just the way it is right now.
It's too
70s
cold
at
for
night,
me.
low 70s at night, high 70s, low 80s in the day.
Well, that's our problem. We're hitting 60s during the day right now, maybe 70 few of these days, but we're dropping to like 38, 35.
Oh no, that's way too cold.
Yeah, and I
All right,
get cold
this
just a
is
win.
going to be, if Mystic doesn't answer in 15 seconds, this is going to be Mr. Tom Riley as a double winner.
And Jim says whoever won, send their address to Rob.
I've got Tom Riley's address, so I will send that to Jim Steele immediately. And there we go.
Yep.
Congrats, Tom.
So that's going to be
Congrats,
Tom
Tom
Riley. Jim, I will send you his address right now, sir.
Oh,
All right, I got his address right here, Jim. I'm texting it to you right now, buddy.
Charlie's actually awake late tonight.
I know. He probably doesn't want to get McCloried.
I think his wife probably threw him out of the bed for some reason. Probably didn't do the dishes again. Angie's still sleeping with the door open all night.
Hey, we've had our doors and windows open the last 2 days too. There you go, Jim Steele. It is sent to you, sir. It's done, Tom. Boom.
awesome.
Tom's winning silver. He's winning euros. He got a silver quarter from me last week. He is on. He must be butter because he is on a roll.
Now, have any of you guys ever tried any of those money exchange services where they send the money straight to your house online? Are their fees horrendous or anything?
Which companies?
I don't know. I guess there's a couple different companies where if you're going, you can order foreign currency to your house.
Oh, foreign currency. No, I've never ordered. When I did my trip to Europe, almost 30 years? Yeah, 30 years ago. I bought American Express traveler's checks. I don't even know if you're old enough to remember those, Zach, but they used to do those commercials all the time. Lose your American Express, just get new ones. And I did. I lost some of them on the train trip across Europe, and went to the nearest American Express and gave them the stub of one of them, whatever, and they found which ones that were missing in order, and they reissued me American Express traveler's check. And almost every place took an American Express traveler's check, and then they just converted it to whatever, because back then it wasn't the euro. So when I was in England, I had the pound. When I was in Germany, I had the mark. And I think those were the only two countries I spent money in. No, I'm sorry, France also. I had to have.
I've seen traveler checks, but I never experienced them regularly.
I haven't heard. I haven't even heard if American Express traveler's checks are still around anymore.
You can still get them. I saw one a couple years ago. Later, Brockton. Hello, Thomas 907.
Yeah, Brockton.
The last one
Thomas.
I saw was probably 5 or 8 years ago, and I had
Mandy, I stole that from ESPN. Mandy, that's an ESPN line. He must be butter because he's on a roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna call on that, guys.
Getting tired, Bill?
You can sleep tonight.
Yep.
There we go, guys. All right. Well, I'll probably stay up here a little bit and
Talk to you guys later.
make sure everything's okay here.
Bye, everyone in chat.
Wow, this breeze coming through the backyard, just the gate feels great. All righty, guys. Have a good night. Bill, talk to you real soon, buddy. Everybody, thanks for being here tonight.
Okay. Good night, everybody.